Hello, Master Tax here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a look at a battle from the Tier 6 Premium Medium Polish tank. It is the Pudel. If you enjoy what you see, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So before we get into the action, I'll show you my crew and equipment that I've currently got in this tank. My crew on this tank aren't too bad. 4 crew members from my CS59 are on the 4th skill, but I've had to get a radio operator just for this tank, which is on the 2nd skill. The equipment I'm using in the special mobility slot is vents, then I've got a gun rammer and coated optics. On field modifications I have maxed this out, so I've got a permanent bonus of plus 3% to engine power, haven't fiddled with any other modifications. So now let's have a look at it in action. Today I'm playing on Ensk. It's an encounter battle, which means both teams are attacking the same base, and I've got the 447 matchmaking and I'm top tier today. So being top tier in this tank on a small map, I want to get into this bush because I have got the view range to spot the other end of the lines, see if there's any enemies crossing. Now I can't quite see the end of the map, so what I'm going to do is push up a little bit. There's a few tanks here that might provide some shots for us so I can get some assistance. But since I'm top tier and confident about this tank, I am getting a little bit adventurous, pushing up. Scored a T25, nice little sneaky shot into him. It's actually scored a T24. So I like this position where I'm at and get shots up the line, although I don't really want to take too many penetrating shots, but I also can cover the cap. And with the DBM you get with this tank, any tanks that try to face us, I should out DBM them, hopefully. I am taking a couple of shots here. So there's a Matilda, didn't penetrate him, or did I not hit, but I'm bouncing his shots. And we all know how hard the armor is to penetrate on a Matilda, but it is only a tier 4. Now that scored a T24 is getting on my nerves. I could really do with taking him out. He is firing gold at us, and that's why he's penetrating, but there's the Matilda. So I'll tell you a little bit about this tank, and as the title says, it is basically a VK30M, but it's a premium tank and it's Polish. What you get with it is a 75mm gun. It is exactly the same gun as the VK30M. It has 150mm of penetration with 135 alpha damage. With my crew and equipment, I've got a reload time of 3.45 seconds, which gives us a DBM of 2346, which is excellent at this level. And then with my crew and equipment, I've got an aim time of 2.1 seconds, which isn't the greatest when you're reloading and firing that quick. And then I've got a dispersion of 0.32, but you always get a decent dispersion when it's a German tank. And on top of all that, you do get 8 degrees of gun depression. So all around the gun, it is the strongest part of this tank. But don't get disillusioned, because if you do face tier 8 tanks, you are really going to struggle. It's just if you get a matchmaking like this, you can absolutely tear the enemy apart. And there's a KV2, and he can do some serious damage to us because the armor isn't nothing special. You will bounce the odd shot, especially if you're in an MM like this and you're top tier, you'll bounce a few shots. But normally, if you're in all tier 6, you will struggle to bounce shots. So as I try and get away from that KV2, I really don't want to take a shot from that. I'll tell you about the armor you get on this. So your hull, you get 85mm of armor on the front, 50mm on the side, 40 on the rear, and then your turret armor, you do get 100mm on the front, but 100mm isn't anything special. And then you get 45mm on the side, 45mm on the rear. So after that KV2 fired, I knew that he's got about a 16-second reload, so I did try to sneak a couple of shots into him, and now I'm going to try and help my team in the middle. And there's a buggy, does hit hard. He has got a 90mm gun on that, I think, but with the DBM of my tank I should be able to take him out, as long as I didn't bounce any shots, and I didn't. So that's him taken out, and that's the 6th kill, and that's my top gun. Now this battle's a little bit close for comfort, so I do want to try and help some of my teammates, see if we can gang up and take some of the enemy tanks out. See if I can help the Lukes with the leopard. I'm surprised the leopard's running away from the Lukes, but he is. But I've managed to get one shot into him. Can I get a second? There's a second. And there's that Kia V2 which is taking the Lukes out. But I managed to get another shot into the leopard, but he's hiding now. I am concerned about that Kia V2. He can win this battle for his team. Is that leopard going to push out so I can take him out? Not so sure. What I'm going to do now is try and push to the north of the map. What I want to do is keep out the way of the Kia V2 and hopefully I can survive and try and get him out at the end of the battle. So I'm pushing to the end of the map. There's an artillery. Can't actually get the shot in. He's behind the train carriage from us, but he has been taken out. We do have a few teammates on that side of the map, but there's a Stug B. Nice shot into him. He's a really good player as well. He's been camping that corner all the battle. There's a second shot into him and taken out. So that's a really good player to take out. And my teammates have taken everybody else out. So it's only the Kia V2 and he's pushed out into the open. Can I get a shot? I'm spotted, so I've went behind the building. Not sure if he's fired yet. Don't really want to push out till he's fired. He will, I suspect, take us out in one shot. So he's pulling back onto the platform, and now I'm going to move. See if we can gang up on him. He can only take one of us out at a time. He's fired his gun by the sounds of it. Can I track him in position and get a damaging shot? Missed with that shot. Going to try and track him here. Missed with that shot where he didn't penetrate. Can I take his track off? He's focusing me. I tried to take his track off. I managed to get away. A few of my teammates got shots into him. Can I sneak the last kill for Radley Walters? No, I can't. He's been taken out. Let's have a quick look at the stats. It was a master. He has tank reward. I got the steel wall. You've got to receive the most hits, at least 11 of any other player on your team, with potential damage of at least 1,000 hit points and survive. I bounced 440 potential damage, so I'm not sure what's going on there. And I got the high caliber for me 3003 damage with 135 assist, and the top gun for me 7 kills. Top of the tree for XP with a base XP of 1494. Top for damage by a long way. I made 64,000 credits plus 6,275 XP. That's due to playing a premium vehicle for tactical training and award for first victory each day, which was at ×2. I'd like to thank you for watching today's battle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and comment. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. There's a little icon in the bottom left hand corner. Cheers.